super wild. So make this NSRT not so random take about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. His mind was telling him no, but his body was telling him yeah. Convicted of, I forgot how many charges. I'm just going to throw out a number, but I know it's a bunch of charges. I think it was 10 charges. Racketeering, sexual assault in South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. You have to excuse me. I've been paying attention and I've seen the articles, but it's just been a lot going on, and I don't get specific with the details because the main issue here is the caping, the dismissal, the excuses for still supporting Mr. Kelly. Y'all some dangerous folks. Y'all some dangerous folks. Because you've seen the videos. I'm quite sure those who are highly invested in this have heard some of the testimony. There have been clues all around. Hell, I just saw somebody repost the other day a video clip from the BET show Video Soul from back when Aaliyah was still alive and just starting to get into the industry. Her and Aaliyah sitting there with Big Les interviewing them. And even just back then, this is like 20 years ago. Even then, just listen, look up the video for him and Aaliyah on Video Soul being interviewed and just watch it. Cringeworthy. Creepy as fuck. You could even tell by some of the questions that they were asking. And y'all still want to throw around these memes? Talking about, separating the art from the music. The art was the music. My mind's telling me no, it's not just off the top of his head. And that's just one example. R. Kelly's creepy ways of dealing with well, I wouldn't say prepubescent. I want to say middle school girls and high school freshmen, getting them on video, having sex with them, calling them bitches, slapping them on some occasions. That y'all want to talk about separating that from the art? I mean, his sexual innuendos within the goddamn songs, go back and listen to them again. Like now, I mean, and I was a big R. Kelly fan. Like 12 Play is one of the greatest. Well, it was one of the greatest. Now I look at it in a slightly different tone, especially when you start to break down some of the lyrics. So I think about R. Kelly and the Public Announcement, his first album, that Born into the 90s or whatever album, the innocent R. Kelly, the I'm still coming up R. Kelly. But hell, back then he was probably fucking with little girls then too. But this separate the art from the music notion and was like, that don't have nothing to do with his music. Y'all must not be listening to the music right. And you obviously don't know how artistry works. You can ask, I want to say 70 to 80% of musicians, artists, writers, painters, graffiti artists, playwrights, anybody who does any type of art, rappers, anybody who does any type of art, a lot of their influence and a lot of their music and their okay, in this case we're talking about singers and rappers, their music, their lyrics, and when it comes to like artists of other types, uh, even some of their designs, it comes from personal life. It comes from personal upbringing. It comes from whether they, when they were little, as they've gotten older, if they were addicted to some type of substance, uh, if they were fucking with young girls. I mean, it's all tied together. You can't separate the music from, you can't, in this particular case, and in a lot of these cases, you can't separate the two. So that's bullshit what y'all trying to do. And you making me look at y'all real side eyed and real funny. And it's like, damn, I don't think I want my little princess around these people sometimes, especially as they get older, because you co-signing fuckery. And anybody who knows me personally knows that I despise that shit. I cannot stand people who are enablers, people who are co-signers of bullshit and fuckery. That's what you're doing by saying that, oh, well, they're trying to separate the music from the art. And then you got these extra woke, trying to be woke, semi-hotep fuckers talking about, well, what about Elvis? What about, what's my man name? Woody Hayes. I mean, not Woody Hayes. Woody Allen, or any of these other folks. And they always try to do this comparison shit. This is not a comparison equation. This is one motherfucker doing disrespectful, heinous, disgusting shit to underage women. And there's even rumors out there may have been a couple boys. I mean, just right, I don't even have to elaborate on that. This is him. It ain't got nothing to do with this other person. And in my personal opinion, I mean, if you want to ask me, if you want to throw those fuckers in my face, I don't listen to Elvis. I don't watch Woody Allen movies. I don't listen to, or anybody else that you could think of that was involved with somebody at underage or did something heinous like that. You barking up the wrong tree there. So don't try to lump me in with that other fuck shit. And you should stop trying to make excuses, because that's basically what y'all doing. You want to get all woke now, like, oh, well, the Catholic Church, fuck them too. Anybody who is doing this, this is not a tit for tat thing. Just because somebody else might have done this something similar or worse, and people are following them, that don't make it okay for R. Kelly to do it. Do you know how stupid y'all motherfuckers sound? Like, oh, okay, Elvis got away with it, or somebody else got away with it, so why can't he get away with it? Nobody should be getting away with it. Y'all just trying to, enablers, fucking enablers, just trying to come up with excuses because you just have to have this sonic noise within your mindset, and you got to get out there and step in the name of love, or dance or slow grind or whatever the fuck you want to do, and it's got to be to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Like nobody else in the world has done the shit that he's done. It's hypnotic. It's a Stockholm's syndrome type of mindset and bullshit that you guys are on. You ain't gotta listen to the guy. You just want to listen to him, so you want to co-sign the bullshit. And to be quite honest, like I said, big fan. Love the first 3 albums. It ain't that special. It's dope. It's nice. It was really good. I wouldn't call him a musical genius. I wouldn't call him, irreplaceable. Because R. Kelly is very fucking replaceable. R. Kelly is basically newer Aaron Hall. He stole Aaron Hall's style. So y'all just on that real fuck shit. And it's quite lame very scary. It's like if you want to co-sign on this and you want to cape for this and you want to pass this off as okay, what else you out there passing off as okay? What else you out there trying to enable? What else you out there caping for? I watch patterns. I pay attention to signs like that. And y'all barking up the wrong damn tree. That man is guilty, and that man is going to be guiltier because that was just one state. Robert Sylvester Kelly has charges in like 2-3 other states that are still supposed to be going to trial. So he can get on Instagram or Twitter or whatever he was on. It's like, thanks for still supporting me. And then at the end he hashtag not guilty. But he can keep doing that all he want. I mean, the evidence is out there. The facts are out there. And y'all see it. But since you see it, you want to just say, well, it don't have nothing to do with this. Yes, it does. Y'all weird. Y'all scary. And I'm not with it. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy a little drink. And that's my little take on Mr. Kelly and on you dum-dums out here who are woke in your way, co-signing your way, excusing your way through the madness. Y'all have fun with that. You see where it gets you eventually. I think this is another thing I don't think I want to talk about anymore. But I'm quite sure I probably will. Because y'all just getting started. I can sense it. Y'all just getting started. You already have people outside the courthouse. You know, I seen the video, they just in the megaphones like, just justice for him, and just we are by your side. We're gonna stand for you. And it's sickening. You know what I mean? Like my stomach is boiling, bubbling just a little bit just thinking about y'all. Y'all disgusting and retarded. Everybody have a good evening, except for you R. Kelly folks.